Good afternoon, stars. Today is Wednesday, February 27th. Here's just some of the stories we're working on for today. A reminder of the college fair for Montgomery County.
The radio TV classes are making podcasts.
And the basketball team gears up for sectionals. We'll have a preview.
We'll have all those stories and more right now.
Thanks for joining us, stars. I'm Nathan Green.
And I'm Bailey Krause. Now let's check the question of the day.
The question is, who will play the genie on the upcoming live-action Aladdin movie?
Email radiotv@wb.rtv and Outlook if you think you know the answer.
Easy come, easy go, little high, little low. Any way the wind blows doesn't really matter to me.
And now Landon Kuhn joins us with our top story.
In our top story, a police shooting occurred in Montgomery County, Indiana, when a police officer, Trooper Daniel Organ, demanded that a suspect comply with his demands. The officer believed the man to be reaching for a gun and shot him. The suspect later passed away from injuries, and the officer has resumed administrative duty since the 7th of January and awaits the Montgomery County prosecutor's decision on whether or not he will face charges. And that's all for our top story. Now back to Bailey.
The Webo radio and TV classes are now producing their own podcasts. Topics range all the way from fandoms to sports. Tune in to WBTV Broadcasting on SoundCloud to hear their hard work.
A reminder that the Montgomery County College Fair will be held tomorrow at North Montgomery High School between 6 and 7:30 p.m. Several colleges will have representatives there to provide information about their colleges and admissions. And now for the results from yesterday's Twitter poll. The poll was, what are you planning on doing for spring break?
The top result was someplace warm.
Thank you to all who participated.
We'll be back with weather after this.
Midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere.
And now, Fiona Cart joins us with weather.
So Fiona, we were all pretty cold during the fire drill. Will that pick up any time later this week?
Unfortunately not. The weather does look to be remaining cold throughout the rest of the week and onwards. Let's take a look at our weather shot. As you can see, we've got some clouds in the sky with that sun trying to peek through, but not succeeding very much. As we all know, it was very cold out, and we will be looking at that for the rest of the week. Let's take a look at our current conditions. Currently, it is 40 degrees out with cloudy skies. The wind is coming to the west at 6 miles per hour, and we have a pressure system of 30.21 that is staying steady. Onto our surface map. We still have those high and low pressure systems spread all throughout the west, but still not very many on the east coast, so weather's not really going to be changing much for the next few days. Onto our extended forecast. Thursday, we're looking at a high of 33 and a low of 24 with cloudy skies. Friday, we're looking at a high of 41 and a low of 29 with cloudy skies. And Saturday, we're looking at a high of 36 and a low of 19 with mostly cloudy skies. That's all for weather. We'll be back with sports after this quick break.
Hello stars, my name is Faith Browning, and this is what happened on February 27th. On this day, in 837, the 15th recorded passage of Halley's Comet. In 1563, William Baird is appointed organist at Lincoln Cathedral. Baird remained at the cathedral until 1672. And finally, in 1594, Henry IV is crowned King of France. He was the first in a long line of French baron kings. And those are just some of the things that happened on this day in history. For WBTV News, I'm Faith Brown.
In sports, last night the junior high wrestling team hosted Southmont, and the Stars came away with a conference win of 57-51. The Stars will travel to Frankfort Thursday to face the Hot Dogs. Tonight, the Webo boys basketball team will travel to Crawfordsville to face Southmont for the first round of sectionals. The game starts at 6, and make sure to wear black for blackout. Also, the cheer block has been requested to stand behind the bench and cheer on the team. That's all for sports. Now back to the news desk.
Now let's check the answer to the question of the day. The question was, who will play the genie on the upcoming live-action Aladdin movie?
If you answered Will Smith, you are correct.
The classes that answer correctly are
Mr. Cunningham, Mrs. Foxworthy, Miss Gutierrez, Mr. Harrison, Emmy Royce, Shannon King, Jada Snow, Angel Suppers,
Ariel Houghton, Chase Richwine, Jacob Allen, Caden Bennington, Wesley Meyer, Matthew Triplett, and Peyton Mofford. That's all for today's broadcast. Thanks for joining us, Stars. I'm Nathan Green.
And I'm Bailey Cross. From all of us here at WBTV, have a great week.
You really don't know who I am. Genie, wishes, lamb, none of that ringing a bell.